once you make so much money, you can buy other things, but what? Why?
So things don't make you happy to a certain extent?
Oh, things don't make you happy at all. Nope.
I've spent the past 5 years trying to become the healthiest person on planet Earth. But Brian, you're missing out. And no, I'm not. I'm not depressed. You are. Can we just get that straight?
Success is contentment. When you're not thinking about what you don't have, this is success.
There's miracles all around you. You just have to notice them.
If you don't have that, it doesn't matter what else you do.
I have been picked up and body slammed. I've been addicted to cocaine. I have been through so very much. And to learn finally that is just...
In this video, I'll be in Los Angeles interviewing influential strangers in their 60s and 70s, asking them about their biggest regrets and their advice for their younger.
I'm going to be 70 this year.
What does it feel like to be 70 this year?
I think I'm old. And also the fact that, you know, that thing that they say time flies when you're having fun? You don't have to have fun for time to fly. It just flies.
75.
Maybe the most surprising 75-year-old we've ever seen.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
What does it feel like to be 75?
I still feel like I felt when I was 40. I feel amazing.
Physically, mentally, same thing?
Life is better now than it's ever been. I'm happier, wiser, stronger than I've ever been in my life.
Every year for me is actually a happier year because I finally have the wherewithal to do what I'm here to do.
I feel younger today than I did when I was 45. I couldn't do the things at 45 that I do at 63 because I wouldn't have had the great experience that I have today. So it's about learning and growing, enjoying the journey instead of worrying about the journey. Seeing even friends my age, they are old. They go to bed at 9 o'clock. I'll go to bed till 1 a.m. maybe. Sometimes I stay up all night. I'm too excited about life. They have kind of spent their energy. I have more energy than I've ever had in my life.
Were you close with your parents?
Very close with my parents. My father passed away in '89, and I wanted to leave comedy because I just loved entertaining him more than anybody else. He came to every show. And my mother is now in late stage dementia, so she doesn't know who I am, and that's devastating. But up until she did know who I was, I never missed a day of talking to her until she didn't know who was calling.
What's a lesson?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
They talk about how the show in general, and my performance in particular, was able to give them a sense of joy or laughter or lightness at times that were really, really dark. And they go out of their way to thank me for helping them get through those periods. And at first I would go, oh, no, come on. But now I go, okay, Mom, maybe I found a way there. So
I would say if someone's looking at you right now, just visually, We're looking at a 75-year-old woman who looks like she's 30 and very happy, you feel very free. I guess the perspective is she's kind of got it all figured out. Who were you before you became this person?
I have been picked up and body slammed. I've been cold cocked. I've had somebody run my head through a wall. I had somebody take all of my belongings and throw them in the street, and then as I was trying to retrieve them, try to run me over with the car. I've been addicted to crack cocaine. I used to crawl around on the floor looking for crack rocks. I have been through so very much. And to learn finally that it's just experiences. You came through those battles and you're good. And you understand and appreciate the power of love. That's the strongest thing we have, is love of self. Because if you don't love you, it's going to be impossible to love outside of you. So, man, that's why age 75 is so good, because I came through all of that stuff. And I can still embrace me and love life. And yeah.
This process of discovery that I was playing the games of life that other people had told me to play. And one of those games was, when you're an entrepreneur, you play the game of martyrdom, which means you're willing to sacrifice your health in exchange for potentially making a lot of money. So in that game, you say, I'm so awesome because I only get 4 hours of sleep, or I sleep under my desk, and unfortunately, I bought that narrative. And that's why in my 20s, I looked the way I did, is I bought that grind narrative and just drove myself into the ground, thinking I was like somehow being a hero, and sadly just really destroyed my health. Culture says, if you want to be powerful, don't sleep very much, because people who don't sleep very much can be successful. And that cultural narrative wrestles power over you, because when you don't sleep, you lose your willpower. And when you lose your willpower, you take poor care of yourself. And when you take poor care of yourself, you become lesser of a human. When I talk to people, I'm very honest. I'll be like, half this room has a very serious mental health problem. And the room always goes dead quiet. Because people are like, yeah, they know. It's bad. And so that's why it's like so funny of like in these conversations, people are like, but Brian, you're missing out. And like, no, I'm not. I'm not depressed. You are. It's like, can we just get that straight?
There's a difference between what you are able to do and what you must do. We must find a way to sustain ourselves in life. So you take the job that you can take and feel good about, and build a life on that you can sustain. What you can do, no one can stop you from what you can do. What is success?
You're not wealthy. Success is just getting up and in the moment, not being aware of a pain, not being aware of what you have, this moment that you're watching right now is success.
So you've been married to Ron since when?
Since 1992.
1992, so that's 33 years. So that's
43.
3 years. And a lot of people's marriages and relationships don't last that long, especially when you're 22. You're not famous, nothing happens, and then you become famous. So you've been through a lot together. What do you think has been some of the secrets to the success?
So a piece of it is dumb luck. She walked in the door. I went, oh my God. She went, We took the work of it seriously. When we had trouble, we went to therapy, or she went on her own, I went on her own, we went together. But if you want it to work, you can make it work. And I know so many guys in particular, who walk away thinking it's the problem, and then they start a new relationship and they go, I have the same problem. And wherever you go, there you are. It's if the problem is within you, it's going to go wherever you go.
When I went to work for Larry Flynt was, and I never saw a Hustler magazine ever before, so I was pretty naive, but I treated Larry just like any other patient. You have to be friends first. You have to be friends. You have to understand each other and be truthful. Friendship first, and then love. Losing Larry was losing my best friend. He was my North Star. I lost somebody who looked up to me.
Can you define the word love for me?
Love is the force that's at the bottom of the reality of what a human being is. It can only do one thing, which is, we call it outflow. It can move outwards into the world of other people. It can't take revenge. It's not built for that. It never wants to hurt anybody else.
Let's say I was making a big cookbook, and the recipe is what makes a great life. If you had to boil that down to a science, what do you think makes a great life?
To me, what makes me the most happy is when I can make somebody else's life happy. If I can make their life better, or probably make a friend's better, a person's business better. Isn't that weird? So if you're having a bad day, go help somebody else out. Go take that negative energy and make it positive. But I can tell you this, that money doesn't buy happiness. Because once you make so much money, you can buy other things, but what? Why?
So things don't make you happy to a certain extent.
Oh, things don't make you happy at all. Nope. And that's what people will understand once you grow up. You'll figure it out. Things don't make you happy. Experiences make you happy.
Satisfaction is a very rare experience. Everybody feels gypped, not treated well, not given what they deserve. If you have no sense of anything bigger than you up here, it's impossible to feel satisfied. And you can't, there's no way to logically explain it. That's how human beings were made, and there's like a pre-created value system. Not that it's right or it's wrong or Greek philosophy, it's nothing like that. It's almost like a physical need. If you don't have that, it doesn't matter what else you do.
If you don't see and love magic, you have a miserable life. This device takes my voice and puts it into those machines and records it, and then you can play it over the airwaves onto boxes in other people's houses. That's a miracle. What are we talking about? That's a miracle. The problem is when we take that magic for mundane. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I smile, because 1 million people did not wake up this morning. I did. Isn't that worth a smile?